All right, what is up, YouTube? M40 here. Luke Lennon is going to be showing off a brand new way to use Gandora in this day and age, and I'm also going to have the deck profile for you guys as well. So once again, thank you, Luke, for sending this in. I wanted to give credit to him. If anybody else has tried something like this, I haven't seen or heard anything, but this is where we are starting. So thanks, Dueling Book, for now having a single replay mode to kind of showcase what's going to happen here. So as you can see, we got Heretic Seal, World Legacy Guard Dragon, and some other fun stuff. So we're going to start with Dragon Shrine to effectively Foolish Burial some targets into the graveyard here. So we're going to drop the Labradorite Dragon, which is going to be very crucial for this, and then we're going to drop Destrudo, two key cards out of our deck. Alright, Heretic Seal of Convocation is going to be activated. We're going to add Nuit. So once per turn during either player's turn, while this card is face up, on the field targeted by a spell trap card, you can special summon one dragon type normal monster from your hand deck or graveyard, but make its attack 0. So we're going to bring out Nuit on our normal summon, and we're going to use Destrudo, and then we're going to have the Flamville Guard out here to do our thing, which, alright, this is pretty free. Alright, so Destrudo, we're going to gain some counters here. We're going to go ahead and summon out Yield Justicar. Alright, so Justicar is going to search for the lovely World Legacy Succession. We all know and love this card. Like, this is so free. Alright, World Legacy Guard Dragon coming on down. We're going to bring back the Nuit, which this card's actually pretty important for a lot of these combos. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and summon the Serpent, because whenever this face-up card on the field is targeted, we get to splash summon. Like, this card is actually really good for this deck. So Galaxy Serpent on standby out here. We're going to go ahead and go into the full Saruja board here. Nom 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 nom. We get the Guard Dragon, and then we get to stack more cards. And this is where you're going to see Gandora start to be useful here shortly. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, do Guard Dragon things. Hello, Elpie. And then Tef Nuit in two other cool plays. Hello, level 6 guy. We also get the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon out here, and another normal monster. And then we have Elpay and Agripane, which you guys can see there. It's going to just keep bringing on the fun. Next, Saruja to draw more cards. We got Yugioh Monster Reborn on standby here. Red Eyes Darkness Metal coming on back here, which we now make the Heretic Seals. We're going to go ahead and overlay here for ping our opponent for damage. The guy. You guys know where this is going. So we're going to go ahead and shoop the whoop. So we have our opponent at this point. We have another Saruja out here on standby. Monster Reborn. Going to continue to do more plays. Link summon on out the Beelzes. And bada bing, bada boom. Shot for 4K because we have our new target. Can't be destroyed by a battle. Man, this guy can't be destroyed by battle. You can activate this effect. This card can make a second attack your opponent's monster in a row. During your standby phase, target one face monster your opponent controls, its attack becomes half its current attack. Yeah, literally, GG. We did it. So, what is going on in the deck? I will give it to Luke. It is definitely interesting to see these crazy-ass concepts come to life from players. And, I mean, this deck build is literally no exception to that. You know, full abuse of multiple Sarujas. This is literally everything that we could hope for. So, let's dig on into the deck here. So, we have triple copies of Jackalope. This is your standard, when discarded, you get to splash summon a danger from your deck. You know, this good card right here. So 3 Jackalope, 3 copies of Mothman. Probably the oddest package that I've seen in a long time, for at least in terms of ratios. But I mean, you need this discard. You need to be able to filter into the deck to see more of your combo pieces. Because if you don't, you're going to have a bad time, and that's an issue. So yes, you do have to play triple copies of Mothman. Now, your bricks are a little bit expensive. You have the 1 copy of the Wattail because you do need to be able to get into the rank 6. Also, you're going to need the Dark Tuner, which you're also provided off of Labradorite Dragon. And then you also need the Flamville Guard, which is also another brick. I mean, it sucks that you have to play so many bricks, but I understand because you need to be able to viably do this. And then we have the one copy of the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, because general recursion in a deck like this is so cheesy. Now, our Heretic package is pretty self-explanatory. Su gets you the ability to spell summon itself by tributing a Heretic monster. Also, you get to beam out something else when it itself is tributed, which is pretty good. Esed is just your standard on normal. Also kind of granting you the ability to just tutor more often. Now, this is the card that makes everything go. So this is Heretic Dragon of Nuit. So once per turn, during either player's turn, when this face-up card feels targeted by a spell, trap card, or card effect, you can special summon one dragon-type normal monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard, but its attack becomes 0. So this is the heart and soul of this deck. Like, you saw the combos go for this, and it is a once per turn per copy of it being face up per iteration. So that's pretty important to understand. But damn, this card makes the world go round. Then we have the one copy of Guard Dragon Prominence, another dragon. We've seen this formerly in the last combo, just being another card that you have access to kind of power through things, which definitely does what it needs to do. Now, because we are playing Maiko, we do have to play the one copy of the World Chalice Guard Dragon. I do like not want to play this card, but you have to, because he does act as another form of extender in the deck. And we only play the one copy of Destrudo. I think the argument I'm going to hear from a lot of people is, why don't we consider more than that? You don't have room. Like, if you start going over 41, or if you go over 40, you're going to start running into consistency issues. And, I mean, we're not trying to brick, honestly. Then we have Gandora, of course, just adding on to our bricks, but it is our OTK factor, so this is perfectly fine. We have the one copy of Brotar. This card just makes life so good. One copy of Carmageddon, because being able to banish it to special summon a dragon is really fucking good in this deck. Then we have the triple copies of the Heretic Seal of Convocation, because we need to be able to search for our key pieces. Getting to this guy is very much needed. One copy of the Monster Reborn, and one copy of the Foolish Barrow. Then we have the triple copies of World Legacy Guard Dragon. This is probably the best card in your deck. It grants you revivability. It gives you the ability to move a zone if you really need to. It honestly just, it does a lot of work for you. Then we have the triple copies of the Called by the Grave, pretty standardized. You don't want to lose to a random ass hand trap. Then we have the two copies of the World Legacy Succession. I feel like a couple people might argue that you could get away with one of these. I don't believe that to be the case. I do think that this is pretty standardized. And then two copies of Foolish Barrel, because dumping this and then dumping the Destrudo all for one card is pretty fucking good, actually. Now, down here in the extra deck, we have the one copy Vib. She's still going to be your generalized combo starter. She's going to make everything work for you, and I really like this card. Like, she does a lot of work. And then we have the the one copy of Triple Burst Dragon, one copy of Bring the Pain Dragon, one copy of Pisty, one copy of Elpe. These are all standard. Two copies of Heretic Seal of Heavenly Spheres, and then triple copies of Saruja. Saruja is definitely something that you're going to have to manage in this deck. Don't overextend too hard for it. I do think that you're fine to use these as you need to, because they are going to grant you those things, and you're never going to not have 4 monsters on the field to abuse these, I feel. We have the one copy of the number 62, which is going to fuel into the number 6 Chronomaly Atlantis. One copy of the Heretic Dragon King of Atum. And then the Dragon Corrupted Nether Soul Dragon, which will be our OTK fuel. And then we have the one copy of the Borreload Savage Dragon. Now, side deck here is pretty standardized. We have triple copies of Prankatops, triple copies of Effect Veiler, triple copies of Droll and Lockbird, triple copies of Vividly Matched, 2 copies of Twin Twister, and one copy of Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend for those matches of when we're going to go into time and we need to be able to ping our opponent. I honestly think that this is really, really good. Like, time has never been an issue. More so now, until you can just now randomly ping your opponent, because we're cool like that. So, Luke has put a lot of time into this. I do want you guys to leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about this. Once again, Luke, thank you for submitting this. I think this is fucking cool, and I'm looking forward to seeing if this catches on again. If not, it might just be a cheese idea that people are going to play on Dueling Network. But, you know, cheese ideas are good ideas. Alright guys, I'm out. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a truffle shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out VanCole40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.